Hi, have you ever got this feeling that there are two people inside your head? Not in a dramatic way, but like two Inis. One who plans and one who does. And everything works fine while they work together. But most of the time, they don't. So I'm not gonna tell you about productivity or how to build up your calendar. Instead, I'll give you the right mindset, so you can set the right goals and always achieve them. But first I'm gonna tell you a story about myself. One day I looked in a mirror and was like, damn, I have to get fit. So I opened my calendar, pressed the plus button and added workout event that repeating every day, like from 7 to 8 a.m. And right the next day, on Monday morning, I woke up early, wear my sneakers, my t-shirt for fitness and have a nice workout. So I got super motivated and like, yeah, I built a nice plan. Everyday workout is so great. But the next day on Tuesday, I woke up early again, wear my shoes and t-shirt, starting working out, and then I got that thought, like, what I'm doing right now, is it worth it? But I finished my workout and it wasn't so great like the previous day. And the next morning on Wednesday, I woke up, but don't even left my bed. Cause I got questions like, why can't I have a rest day? Or do I have to train every day like in my plan? I didn't work out that day. And on that week and on the other week. So my plan just failed. And I wonder, what was wrong? Did I have a lack of motivation, or maybe the plan was awful? Actually, all of this. So let's dive deeper about what I've told you before, about two Inis. Let's call them planner and doer. So it sounds simple, but it's hard to keep in mind that they both have different roles. The planner should be calm, strategic, and see the big picture, how habits connect and how the goals line up. He loves structure and clarity. And then there's the doer, the one who actually has to wake up and do the thing. He lives in the moment and cares about how it feels right now, not about goals in 1 month. Imagine, planner writes a schedule. The doer opens it and thinks, who planned this? They clearly didn't talk to me. And that's the moment when everything breaks. The planner starts to blame and the doer resists, and the whole system stops working. So what's the key? In fact, they just not doing their job. Like planner starts to think like doer, about moment, about process, about results in the moment. And doer starts to plan, starts to trying to see a big picture, trying to change plans on the go. And that doesn't work. You've definitely read the title of this video, so you already guessed that the key to fix this problem is trust. Not like vanilla believe in yourself, but real trust between these two Inis. Not control, not pressure, but real discipline through trust. Let me explain. There are two versions of you, planner and doer, and they have to walk in the same pace. So one builds the path and other just walk it. The doer opens schedule written by planner and like, okay, I'll do this with no questions at all. And I'll be focused on the process, not goals, just doing one thing in this amount of time. And I trust the planner that my simple actions will take us closer to the goal we both have. Okay, that's clear, but what about planner? So when plans goes wrong and the goals weren't achieved, that's planner's responsibility, like the path was wrong, or the timing was wrong, or the doer wasn't ready, but not the process itself was wrong. I'm talking about responsibility, and that's another form of trust between these two guys. Like they should trust each other and be responsible for their own errors. Sounds simple, right? But even if you got this mindset, it's hard to achieve the structure and make everything works. So in my situation with workouts, the plan was really bad. I'm not Saitama to train every day for an hour and believe that I got superpowers. No one can do this. That's not a realistic plan. My inner planner should see this and adjust the plan during the week, so the doer could handle it. And the doer starts to ask questions. Okay, that's great, but not for him. My inner doer should just do the thing. While it's in the plan, just do it. And I guess that's real discipline, when your critical side make an ambitious but realistic plan for the future you. And you in the moment just unplug and don't ask any questions, and just doing the things. One can make a parallel with Zen Buddhism. You know, monks trying to practice awareness through making everyday duties. They are not focusing on the results they achieve, but on the process, living in the moment. That's another kind of meditation. And the doer in this way is meditating too. Like you should forget about all the distractions around you and focus on one thing right here and right now. So finally I can show you my calendar, but it doesn't make any sense. Because it doesn't matter what technique of planning you're using, time blocking or just to-do lists, it really doesn't matter. Honestly, you just have to remember the core of this communication between planner and doer, between two innies living inside you. They should be strong enough to be responsible for their own jobs, and they, first of all, should trust each other. So yeah, keep this in mind. Whenever you plan or do, just trust yourself.